welcome back. This is I Say Cosm. Today we're continuing with Sherlock Holmes, The Awakened. Now, we have discovered all the evidence here. Yes, that seems far more likely. What was the other one? I think it was this one? I have the dagger. This one. Oops. The creep heading over to him. I'm just gonna make sure the others are okay. Yep. And yep. Let's validate. Which one was that one? That wasn't it. Ah, strangled, right.
Many people were brought to this place. Their abductors stripped off their clothes and discarded them in a pile. The prisoners were kept in a soporific trance by the use of narcotics. A few tried to resist, but alas, in vain. After a few days, everyone was stuffed in a crate and sent elsewhere. Only one captive was left behind. He was strangled to death on this altar.
What the hell is happening, Holmes?
Calm yourself.
Oh, it's a squid nightmare.
Cannot be.
No matter, our skills from Source of
What is
Madness will help us here.
Oh my god. Please tell me we found all we needed to, Holmes.
I think we found a bit more than that.
Yet we have no clue as to where those people have been taken.
And that's where you're wrong, Watson. We have more than enough. I just need to connect the dots. How about you pack your suitcase in the meantime, my dear fellow? Just in case.
Who is the dead man on the altar? Oh, hang on. Advertisement flyer. The dead man is Amos Colby. The man on the altar was a private detective from the Northwood Agency in Boston. Mr. Colby may have been investigating the disappearances before getting caught and killed by the perpetrators. Let's see. Ooh. There we go. Abductor's route. The abductees are headed for the Black Edelweiss Institute. Established in 1700s, it lies somewhere in Switzerland. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Search this in the archives. Edison, maybe? Private facility.
Dr. Watson, how does a trip to Switzerland sound to you?
It sounds unexpected. What makes you think we should head there?
It's all about the box with narcotics and Mr. Colby's clue, the cross inside a rectangle. Put two and two together, add a dash of research, and what do you get? The Black Edelweiss Institute in Interlaken, Switzerland. If we hurry, we can still catch tonight's train.
Oh, we did it! We are geniuses after all.
As grateful as I have been for your company, Dr. Watson, I'm afraid you shall have to investigate Edelweiss alone.
Hello? Mr. Holmes, I fear you overestimate my abilities.
Nonsense. You are a military man, a bastion of British courage.
I'm no such thing. As a doctor, I avoided most combat, save for one dreadful day. My troop was ambushed in a village with innocents caught in the crossfire. Too many to help.
The man with the rosary. He was one of them?
A translator, yes. We were trapped. 6 soldiers and myself. I thought it was the end. But Lieutenant Paget refused to go quietly. The men prepared for a final stand. I rose to follow, but Paget shook his head. He told me to run. That I had other men to save. They charged, and I fled through the rear. So you see, Mr. Holmes, I am a coward.
The logic seems inescapable.
Yes.
You, a surgeon by trade, would have been perfectly useless in that conflict.
What? No.
And how many men have you helped since? Ailments eased, troubles tended?
No more than a handful. Truth be told, I have become somewhat of a recluse.
How many people could you help with 30 years ahead of you? Dozens? Hundreds? Paget was correct. You can cease your self-recrimination.
Holmes, I don't know what to say.
I would start with, I am Dr. John Watson, may I look around?
Manipulation at its finest. Maybe somewhere in that cold mechanical heart he does care.
The Edelweiss staff will doubtless be eager to show off their facilities to a fellow physician. I have already taken the liberty of sending a letter on your behalf to request a visit.
And what of you?
I shall be pursuing other avenues. Should you see anything troublesome or improper, simply notify the local authorities. Otherwise, try a little analysis yourself. You know my methods. Apply them.
Ominous. A fly caught in a web. Have we fallen into their trap? Or have they fallen into ours? Chapter 3. The Mountains of Madness. Edelweiss Institute. Let's pin that.
Salutations, madam. I am Dr. John Watson. I was wondering if you've got word of my visit.
Yeah, Dr. Watson. We received your letter on the matter. Would it be to see Professor Gygax?
Yeah.
At their earliest convenience, yes. I shall try not to take up too much of their valuable time.
Wait here, bitte. Mr. and Mrs. Bronson, your girl has made remarkable progress. See? Take a look for yourself. My apologies for keeping you waiting, Dr. Watson. Surely you understand how medical work can make one lose track of time.
Do not be sorry, Professor. I too know the importance of closely attending to patients.
The work hardly stops here, yet the satisfaction of perfecting the mind compels us to persevere.
I take it you welcome many a soul into your establishment?
Admissions, yes. Visitors, though? I am curious as to what brought you to the Schwarzes Edelweiss.
Word of mouth. An article I read back in London spoke highly of your institution. But rather than taking its word for it, I thought I would see things for myself.
My asylum's reputation precedes it, then.
Everyone, your attention, please. Guten Day. Yes, hi. Hello. The name's Amos Colby, Northwood Detective Agency, Boston. I got questions that need answers. Who's in charge here?
What seems to be the matter, Dr. Watson? You can tell me.
By Jove, it cannot be him. Right. Yes. I was surprised because that man is a celebrity. Yes, that's it. Very famous, Mr. Colby. I couldn't believe my eyes.
No. In my line of work, it can't wait. The longer it takes
If
me
you
get
wish
to
to
the
recuperate,
truth, the
Dr.
more
Watson,
lives
you
are
may
placed
avail
in
yourself
harm's
of the
way.
guest room.
But I have so much more to discuss.
Nurse, if you'd be so kind as to escort Dr. Watson to the guest room. Herr Colby, from Northwood Agency. How unexpected. I am Professor Gygax. I would be happy to answer your questions in the examination
Oh,
room.
Watson.
Look, Professor, unless you got any clues as to the whereabouts of...
There is no need to be alarmed. No one gets neglected in my care.
Oh, is she evil? Maybe.
Now, let's not resort to brute force.
Do not worry, Herr Colby. My methods are rather more delicate.
How are we gonna get out of this one?
Search him thoroughly. Then take him to the holding chamber. We need to decide precisely what to do with our guest.
The unmistakable scent of alcoholism. Did you walk through their doors as I did, or did they collect you off the streets?
Let's start with the close one. That one. And then... Oof, almost. And open sesame.
Truncheon, not the typical tool for a nurse.
Unless I need to beat your ass. Holding chamber. Okay. Okay. Examination room. Let's have a look down here first.
Any chemist would envy the quality of this equipment. Raw materials used to formulate medicine.
But what kind of medicine?
The final product, ready to cure madness, or to push one deeper into its grasp. With this equipment, they can create any type of medication.
Nah, it's to clear the mind for the maddening revelation. Block A patients. Eloise K. I'm not going to be able to pronounce that. Nail trimming every day. Do not untie her hands even if she won't stop screaming. Patient Maurizio H. After the incident with the nurses, prescribed therapeutic fasting for a week. Mentioned Josephine to make him more manageable. Mariana W. Keep raising the dosage until she forgets the child. Stupor is quite acceptable. Oof. Nils J. Do not allow any visits. All letters sent to the patient must be destroyed. Yikes. Man, the time and place.
What was that? Is someone there?
Very sturdy. I might borrow it.
What a terrifying time to have any sort of mental illness in this like time and place. Hans.
You there!
Oh,
I
hello.
command you to free me at once.
I'm not sure that's a great idea at the moment.
How dare you deny me? I must have my revenge against the lickspittles upstairs.
Fortunately for you, I'm here to stop the very same people.
You are?
Indeed. But first, I must discover all I can about this institution. Tell me, have you witnessed the arrival of any foreign patients?
Tell me. The goal. The impertinence to bark such orders.
Please, we don't have time for this.
Do you know with whom you speak? I am the great Napoleon.
Yep, that tracks.
Napoleon Bonaparte?
The one and only. Emperor of the French, first consul of the Republic, leader of La Grande Armée. Once I am free and have exacted my revenge against the guards who ridicule me, I shall rest happy in the arms of my beloved Josephine.
Right. Well, I will leave you to your scheming, Emperor.
I believe it.
My heart is pierced by Cupid. I disdain all glittering gold. There is nothing can console me but my jolly sailor bold.
Storage room, huh? Ooh, another one. Done. Oof, we got a lot to discover in here. Professor Gygax, I have suffered serious chemical burns upon my hand, the consequence of your inexcusable actions. My sessions with Gerda ended before it began. Poor thing. Was so terrified she refused to talk, and started to destroy everything in the room rather than let me approach her. You did to Gerda will not and cannot happen again. Let it be known that I consider your methods a barbaric malpractice, if you so boldly claim. You wish to be the future of my facility. You must embody my high standards. Do not disappoint me again. Professor Becker, Director of Black Edelweiss.
Tubes of varying diameters. Interesting.
Yes, quite.
Speech and the Cerebellum by S.A. Becker. Looks like it's still operational. This photo was damaged, seemingly by oil. I can make out the names listed here. Cooking grease. Is this the kitchen dumbwaiter? Painting in a mental institution. Vogel would be delighted. R.G. Hill, Dr. Connolly. It appears that all the psychiatric classics were banished here. John Sallow, the Tulpa phenomenon. I'm somewhat of an expert already.
Have a look.
A certificate of appreciation from the municipal councillor to Professor Becker for contributions to the development of medicine in Interlaken. A simple toolbox, yet capable of repairing anything.
I have no idea what I'm looking for. Is there everything in here? Seems to be the case.
I'm sure I heard something.
Darn. No way I can get past him without being noticed. There's the guest room. I wonder if Watson was able to speak to Gygax. Locked. I suppose the reception will be guarded anyway. This sedative worked faster than I expected. Perhaps I ought to train myself. Build up a tolerance. I'd rather not sit in this chair ever again.
Alrighty. I think we know what to do with that syringe.
Who's there? Show yourself. Hey, what are you doing?
I guess that wasn't the right path. Yep, syringes, bottle of sedatives, metal tubes. It would be possible to sedate the guard from a distance using a handmade blowpipe. That's one of the tubes from the storage room could suit. Okay. We missed a step. Nope.
This should suffice.
Here we go. Bam. Hey, he's a big guy. Down he goes.
This should be enough to avoid unwanted attention, at least from a distance.
Where did we stash the body? In the locker.
Manufactured and packaged here. Manufactured and packaged here.
Herr Schnitzer, I hasten to assure you that your son is in good hands. That his unexpected development of a psychological disorder can be remedied at our facility. I am sure you are as concerned about your son's well-being as I am, and I am confident our combined efforts will lead to a speedy recovery. The housing of our pharmaceuticals in your warehouse is an important part of this process. If you succeed at drawing officials' attention away from this precious cargo, there will be nothing to stop me from returning your son to you, safe, sound, and free of this unfortunate illness. Yours sincerely, Professor Gygax. Okay, so you're evil. I was right.
This is the same narcotic substance that we found in London.
Hot on the trail. Alright, I think before we go on further, we'll end it there. Things are ramping up here. Anyway, this has been I Say Cosm. Stay tuned for more Cosmic Horror video games. Thanks for watching.